Hey guys, what's up? It's Bianca. Welcome back to my channel. So I feel like I owe you guys somewhat of an explanation, or more or less somewhat of an update to the whole DoorDash situation. Because last time I talked about it, I was really upset with the company and like the whole thing, which honestly I still am, but I feel like I need to give you an update and make like more of a fun thing about it. But yeah, the comments on the video were like so nice and supportive, and everyone we kind of made it like somewhat of a Reddit page in the comments, and it was so dope that like we could all kind of come together and like share our experiences and support one another even when an app is
kind of crappy. But
I am going to be trying out Postmates. I'm just waiting for like all my information to come, and that should be fun. So without any further ado, I really think that in light of all that DoorDash update situation, I feel like I should just share some more or less fun things about DoorDash. So we're going to be doing this like super chill vlog style. I guess I'll break the positive experiences into two things. One being what kind of food I've gotten for free so far, and two being fun customer experiences, because I've had a lot of really cool fun ones and I kind of want to share them with you. So I hope you guys like this kind of video, just to kind of give like somewhat of an update, or just like a more chit chat video about DoorDash before I start Postmates eventually. Again, if you guys like this video at any point, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe down below, and follow me over on Instagram, and let's head over to the car and we'll have a chat. I feel like first I want to give you the quick synopsis of my update of DoorDash. Obviously I'm still door dashing because that's what we're doing right now, but I did apply for a bunch of other apps. For some reason Uber won't let me be a driver because I already have an Uber Eats account, like as someone who wants to order food as a customer, and it's not letting me switch the account over to a driver. And contacting them and through their support, like I'm getting confused right now telling the story because it's kind of weird. Their support just kind of has no idea like what standing my account is in, which is kind of annoying because I did want to do Uber Eats because I feel like it's maybe more popular, so you would get more orders instead of waiting around more, but who knows. So Uber Eats is kind of out for me, but I told Jordan to apply for it. I don't know if he has yet, so then maybe we could do like the same thing that we do now, that we DoorDash together and then just split the profits. Because again, it's easier. We are currently up in White Plains, which is like Westchester County, upstate New York. I consider this upstate. Maybe people that live here don't consider it upstate, but I do. And parking up here is really difficult because everything's a parking lot, not like an actual parking lot, but it's a parking garage, so you have to pay, and like they give you tickets. They walk around all the time and give you tickets. Like I'm not gonna pay $1 to just go run in and get food, so it's easier if I'm just sitting in the car or he's just sitting in the car and one of us runs in. So that's the story. That's the tea. That's the green juice that I forgot to tell them not to put mint in, but whatever. So next, Postmates. I did apply for Postmates, actually not on my account, not with my name, but Jordan applied because my Postmates is the same thing. I have a Postmates food account and it won't let me switch my actual food account to a driver account, and their support is kind of confused at my request to do so. They can't quite lead me to the right direction or the right tech support to switch my account over. It's kind of confusing and a little annoying. If this has happened to you guys, please leave it in the comments because it's kind of getting a little frustrating, but at least I have Jordan that I usually do like these tasking things with, so hopefully that could be good. So Postmates video will be soon. We're just waiting for the card to come, and I'm running through my list of updates for you guys. So Grubhub, I applied to Grubhub because all of you guys were saying Grubhub is dope and you all like it. You really enjoyed driving for it, and their customer service is great. So sucks because in my area I cannot apply to Grubhub because the amount of drivers is full, which I guess is, in retrospect, is a very good thing because that means that the drivers won't be waiting for orders. They'll actually have their orders, which is cool. So hopefully eventually, I wrote to them again and I was like, please let me know when you have an opening because I would love to do Grubhub. Yeah, so I think that's about it. I just want to get into that fun portion of the video where instead of being like, oh, this is bad news, bad news, bad news, I'm like, hey, here's all the free food that I got from DoorDash, 1, and 2, here is my fun experiences with customers that I've been having recently or had in the past that kind of kept me coming back until my Postmates, Uber applications, all that stuff goes through. So for free food, I've gotten a lot of free food over time for like people either not answering the door or the restaurant giving too much in the bag that wasn't even a part of the order, and the restaurant being like, hey, we made it, why don't you just take it? So I take it. Anyway, Jordan, I was just filling them in on all the free food that we've gotten. I was gonna like go off a laundry list of things that we've gotten, including this smoothie. This really, okay, so we'll start off with this because it's literally in my hands and this is what I'm drinking anyway. So this wasn't really a DoorDash order, but we were in this town that we like to try to DoorDash in because it's one of the most wealthiest counties in America. The houses are so huge. It's so awesome. And it's not that it's like, oh, we want to go because good tips. Like, that has nothing to do with it. We more just want to go because we love seeing houses. Like, I love architecture. I love pretty things. Victorian houses. Like, oh my god, they're the coolest mansions. They have like 5-car garages. It's so dope. And so we wanted to go over there. So in the meantime, while we were over there waiting for an order, I was like, oh, I kind of want like a detox smoothie type thing. I feel like I've been eating really bad as we've been DoorDashing. Like, we're in the car, so really what can you eat while you're in the car? So I wanted like a detox tip smoothie, and I went in, and I don't know, they were just so nice to me. And they gave me a free smoothie, so that was fun. And then yeah, and then while they were like 2 boys, and they were talking to me and being really nice and kind. And then Jordan walked in while they were like giving me my free smoothie.
I got a $10 order. Do I take it?
Jordan was like, I got a $10 order, but it's not over here. And I was like, oh my god, slow your roll. Like, I felt bad. I was like, calm down. I'm getting a free smoothie right now. Don't
blow my shot at this, buddy.
So other than obviously the smoothie that I just ranted about for like 9 years, I've gotten a free bubble tea before. Oh my god, yum. It was a vanilla bubble tea, and I got that because this boy ordered twice on the app on accident. It was weird. It was weird. So a DoorDasher already went to, this is a bubble tea place that we go to all the time. Like, they know who we are, like, not because of DoorDash, but because we're actual customers. So when I walked in, they were like, oh, weird, like, that person already picked up for this guy. Let's call him Dom. And I was like, oh, that's strange. She's like, oh, whatever, I'll make it again for you. I was like, okay. So I think the DoorDash app kind of just glitched, and then I ended up picking up 2 smoothies. I'm not sure if it was the kid that ordered 2 and then canceled it, but it actually never canceled, or yada yada yada. So I brought it to the kid's house, and he was young. He was like in middle school. He was like, miss, I already have 2 smoothies. I have 2 bubble teas already. I could show you. When he ran to his fridge and he showed me the bubble teas, and he was like, I don't know what to do with that one. And I was like, okay, I'll see you later, kid.
Just walked away.
And I walked away with the bubble tea. I was like, I guess it's mine. And I was so happy because it was vanilla and it was delicious. And then Red Robin, this actually wasn't free food because of a customer's mistake. This was free food because the restaurant was just really nice. So I walked in and they gave me a bag of food, and then as I'm walking out, one of the chefs like chased me out and was like, wait, and gave me a thing of French fries, and he was like,
complimentary, take it.
And I was like, for who? And he's like,
for you.
I was like, okay. So that was really fun. I feel like people are gonna comment and be like, oh, it's because you're a girl, they're giving you free food. It's like, no. Jordan's got free food the other day as well, and it was a restaurant mishap. He went to Burger King, and they were supposed to have beef.
They ordered 2 10-piece spicy chicken nuggets from Burger King. I looked in the bag, it was a 10-piece regular nugget and then a 10-piece spicy nugget. And then I was like, oh,
these aren't spicy nuggets.
So I was like, I need spicy nuggets. They're like, okay. And then they just never took the other nuggets. So I ran back to the car.
Anyway, I got nuggies.
Just in general, like the other free food that we've gotten free Starbucks before. If they messed up the drinks and stuff like that. Even if it's not the type of coffee that you would usually order, right? You're just like, oh, this is cool, I'll like make it my own, or like I'll sip it. Like it's a $6 Starbucks cup, like I'm gonna take it. I've gotten coffee from like places where, let's say I go into the diner or into like a place where they're kind of making me wait a little while for the food. They'll always usually say, hey, do you want a cup of coffee? Or hey, do you want water? Do you want anything? One time I got like free, I think it was baked clams, but then the person, it was a really weird situation. I brought the food to this person's house, and when I knocked on the door, they were like, oh, that's weird, we canceled that order. And I was like, really? Because they gave it to me and I'm here. So she was like, all right, see you later. So I had the baked clams. Obviously, I'm not bringing it back to the restaurant because they're not going to serve it to anyone. I don't eat clams, so I was going to just like give it to somebody else. But I had it in the car, and then 5 minutes later, I guess the girl went inside and told like her boyfriend that oh, the person came with baked clams even though we canceled the order. And the boyfriend got like annoyed. Like, why wouldn't you just take the food? Because now you kind of scammed the system and didn't pay for your food, but the food still showed up at your house. So they called me back and were like, hey, yeah, I just placed the order again. Oh, can you just bring them back?
Stay in the right lane.
I knew they were lying. Like, obviously they were lying. They're probably like maybe somewhat of a scam artist or something, but I'm not getting involved. I don't want the clams anyway. Take the clams.
But if it was a box of pizza,
From the place I picked up those clams from,
girl, I would have been 2 slices deep already and they would have not gotten that pizza.
so the second little portion of this video is a positive experience about DoorDash. A week ago we were door dashing and we got an order for a pizza place, and when I slid that I picked up the food, they wrote inside the drop-off instructions, please write on a note, I love you, and put it in the pizza box. And I was like, what? So cute. Someone ordered somebody like pizza, fettuccine, salad, and a bunch of things to their house unknowingly and wanted us to write like I love you in the box. And I was really glad that we got the order, because I felt like if maybe another dasher got the order, they wouldn't have seen it, because they were like just one person driving, so you're doing so much more multitasking than, you know, so I'm sitting in the car doing it while Jordan's driving, so it was really fun and cute and fresh. Got to this house. Obviously, they didn't know that it was coming, so I knocked on the door and they opened it and she goes, that's funny, I don't remember ordering a pizza. And I was like,
Honey, I think you did.
and she goes, no, I definitely didn't. I go,
You definitely did.
and it was the cutest exchange ever. She was like a cute woman, and she had a secret admirer apparently, because I told her that. She was like, do you know who did this? Who did this? And I was like,
I have no idea. It looks like you got a secret admirer.
and she was so happy. She was grinning from ear to ear. Me and Jordan were like, this made everything worth it. This made everything so cool. And obviously this is not even a part of the job or anything like that, but I think that's so cool, and I feel like people should kind of take more into account of using these apps for like really cool, thoughtful purposes, because I feel like these apps are kind of like the new assistant or the new intern. They're like a way to communicate with people or send things to people without it being confusing, because you literally could write delivery instructions and drop-off instructions, and Postmates, you could literally Postmate a sponge. Like, you could do anything. You could Postmate roses to someone, you know? And I just think that's so cool and fun, and I wish people would maybe take more advantage of that, because I think, sorry, it got super dark. I just think that is the coolest, most sweetest thing, and I thought to share that with you guys might make everything a little better, worthwhile, instead of having such a negative outlook on these apps, although sometimes they could be a little iffy. We obviously know that per my last video. But yeah, so I thought that was just fun to share with you guys. Forgot to tell you guys again, duh, my referral code is linked down below. If you do want to sign up with DoorDash and give it a try for your own self and all that fun stuff, you do get a $50 bonus or a $100 bonus or something upon completing like X amount of deliveries. I forget the total logistics, but a lot of you guys have referred with my code, and it's like so cool because I could see everyone and all your your accomplishments, like how long you've been doing it and all that fun stuff. So I think that's so cool because it's kind of like this community of people. But okay, anyway, back to the video. In conclusion of my DoorDash videos, because I think I am going to start leaning more towards the other apps once I get my card and my tote and all that stuff for them. I just felt like I needed to give a conclusion or some sort of like happy ending to all of this. So without any further ado, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give me a like, subscribe down below, and follow me over on Instagram, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!